Or you have to film the audience first.
I'm filming right now.
Hi, my name is Ryan Armstrong. I'll be giving a tribute on Steve Wozniak today. I used a couple different sources for this. I used Brainy Quotes for some Steve Wozniak quotes, Wikipedia.com for Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, and also WikiQuotes. Stephen Colbert once said, "Did you really invent the computer, or am I just being pranked right now?" Steve Wozniak's greatest accomplishment by far was his designing and constructing of the personal computer. Him and Steve Jobs worked at this when they were in high school. Actually, they met at a high school computer club when they first thought of an idea to build a PC. And Steve Wozniak was kind of the brains behind the operation and actually ended up constructing the computer while they were in high school and throughout college and stuff, and over the years. The first computer they had constructed was the Apple I, which was the basis for their company, Apple. And to construct this computer, they actually ended up selling their vehicles. Steve Wozniak actually sold his scientific calculator in order to acquire the funds to build this computer. They ended up creating Apple in the 1970s. And when they actually formed this company, the original price for the computer was $500, and they decided to make a markup of a third, which brought it to $666.66, which they figured out eventually was the mark of the beast. So they actually ended up changing it to $666.67. Some fun trivia with that. And on top of making the PC and managing Apple, he also created some other companies and is currently a member of the Fusion IO team, which focuses on server and data for commercial businesses. While he was the father of the modern PC, in 1987 he actually founded a company called CL9, which he used to actually make the first programmable universal remote control. And he did this all while teaching 5th grade students to raise money for this venture. In 2001, he created a company called Wheels of Zeus, which they actually called him that as his nickname, as his name was Steve Wozniak. And this company was created to create GPS technology that could be used to track someone's items throughout their house, like a cell phone or keys or something like that. He ended up selling that company, and in 2006 he published an autobiography as well that described in detail how he went from computer geek to the father of the modern computer. While creating all these wonderful inventions, he also won numerous awards and honors. In fact, in 1989 he was awarded his first doctorate of engineering from Colorado at Boulder. He was also awarded 8 additional doctorates over the years from noted universities around the world, some including like Michigan State. Wozniak was also a sole patent holder on a few major patents, such as the microcontroller for use with video display, the controller for magnetic disc, and digitally controlled color signal generation, all of which are patents that Apple used throughout the years. And another fun fact about Steve Wozniak, his favorite game was Tetris, and he actually used to submit all of his high scores to Nintendo Power. Well, eventually they got tired of him submitting all these high scores because he was running up all the boards, so they wouldn't let him submit anymore. So how he got around this was changing his name by spelling it backwards and sending in all of his high scores after this. So he was also inducted into the Inventors Hall of Fame in the 1990s for all of his work with Apple and through his companies that he had formed over the years. Not only has he been honored in a variety of different universities and organizations, he's also been an active philanthropist over the years. So in conclusion, Steve Wozniak should be honored for many reasons, including the creation of the personal computer, the founding of many technologies that we use today, and the willingness to educate others, and all of his work with philanthropic causes. A quote that I really enjoyed from Steve Wozniak: "At our computer club, we talked about it being a revolution. Computers are going to belong to everyone and give us the power and free us from the people who own computers," and all that stuff. That's my speech on Steve Wozniak. I'm going to film the rest of the audience. Golden.
Winning.